Here at Angelbeat, our CEO Ron Gerber's personal approach to our online and in-person seminars helps make them impactful and keeps companies and attendees coming back. Here are some examples of how Ron runs his events and creates a productive and entertaining environment for sponsors and attendees.
There is still a need for any kind of cloud solution to offer third-party solutions to complement them. We're going to hear from Trend Micro, Nasuni, and Sigent later today. We're going to start with Dave and Chuck from Trend Micro to talk about how they can complement your work from home infrastructure. Many people are obviously familiar with Trend Micro, one of the world's foremost security firms. Talking about your overall security, what Teams Work from Home has created is a new computing paradigm architecture. It's somewhat analogous when everyone started using Wi-Fi. There's lots of productivity gains, but it does open up new threat vectors, new vulnerabilities. Microsoft can do a lot, but they can't do everything. There's a shared security responsibility between Microsoft's doing more from securing the platform, the infrastructure, what you as an end user need to secure in terms of your data focus. But for everything else, you need solutions like what Trend Micro offers. Let's now hear from Dave and Chuck.
Thank you, everybody, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. I've actually done a couple of these with Ron, and he always puts together such great content. And so, all credit due to Ron for putting together such great information across all the speakers. You just want to say thank you. And I know Ron usually has a few moments of recap because he just does such a great thing of summarizing what everybody does, usually a lot more saliently, at least than I can. So I want to give him an opportunity to do just that.
I appreciate that, Greg. The key thing I want to emphasize is, first of all, Cloud Health is a separate business unit. So when you're looking at these impressive tools, even though 90% of you, if not more, already use VMware, this is a completely autonomous business unit. Also keep in mind, but this is why Cloud Health is so effective, because VMware does so much in so many organizations. It does give the entire VMware organization a unique perspective into the cloud, and that expertise is carried over to Cloud Health. It's great to understand technology, but when you're convincing not just the CIO, but the CFO and CEO as to why you should deploy Kubernetes, why you should go to the cloud, Cloud Health is your advocate in generating the reports and the analysis you need to justify your pathway to the cloud and digital transformation. How'd I do, Greg?
You want to come work with us? Fantastic.
All right, good. All right, excellent. So now what we're going to do is move over, and I'm going to make VJ, he's going to be our next speaker from Google. I think one of the key takeaways is when all of you are developing applications, it's good to know that your traditional vendors, you hear from two of the industry leaders, have the resources and skills to tie together your application strategy with your existing on-prem, and also linking that with your forward-looking initiatives around the cloud, around cloud-native apps, whether or not you're developing apps from scratch to be cloud native, whether you're migrating legacy apps. It's critically important that you are aware of what you've got on-prem and can do that in a most secure way.